Hello, 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 hello. We got some thunderstorms going on here. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm just going to do a general reading with general energy. And so far, what's popping out is a page is making an offer to an empress. Alrighty then. But are they? I mean, this person's stuck in their own head about this offer. It's not a match. I'm sorry. And I feel like you guys have just went through something similar to this. Especially Scorpios. What's going on with you guys, man? Hey Christian, how you doing? We got Andrea, we got Claire Marie, and I did this early specifically so Europe can watch, because I got a lot of clients in UK. So got a storm brewing here. Yeah. It'd be like that. Somebody's spying on you. Is hey, the Queen of Cups or King of Cups. And it's a manipulation. Somebody trying to hurt you. They like hurting you. Asshole. You're having the strength to overcome anything that just happened. It's plain and simple. You must have listened to my song. It's not my problem. I think you still love this person, but at afar. There's no comparison in here from what I'm seeing. There's somebody who's trying to manifest you in their life as a page, and I feel like I feel like Scorpio and Pisces are the comfortable ones right now, because they're comfortable in chaos. That's just how they are. Yeah, somebody's shit didn't go right, and now they be spying. I got the Page of Swords again. It's like something went wrong for this person. So now we got it. Now we got it. It's what I'm feeling here is an age difference, and I feel like somebody fucked up. Okay, they did something stupid, and now this Empress has got her back to. It's like, okay, you're back there. You're yesterday's news. Bring tomorrow's news. Sorry, I just call it the way I see it, guys. Queen of Cups is where you're in the immediate future. There is no rebirth of this situation. You are not offering. You're gonna let something die. Finally, it's not that you're gonna let it. You're just gonna let it stop hurting you and confusing you. This is somebody who's unstable, who can't fly right, and you're choosing yourself over. Like I said, Scorpio and Pisces are comfortable in chaos, so don't even try that. We'll see right through that, and it'll be like, really? You really tried that? Really, for real? Special Scorpio. Let's see who we got here. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you finally got that out of the way, Claire. Yeah, this is somebody definitely getting the answer they wanted so they could let go of it. The communication definitely happened, but see, where you don't see the brand new beginning here, we got the shtick. Hi, Janice, how you doing? So, what it has done, literally, has opened a new door that's going to allow you to come out of hermit mode, hermit time, Virgo energy. We got Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Scorpio. Who else we got here? Oh, Libra and Leo. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't, Claire. Hey, Manuel, how you doing? Malika? Yeah, fucked up royally, I would say. They're sorry for it now. That ain't changing nothing. You know this person's a liar. And maybe you didn't pay attention to your intuition. Maybe he was just hot or she was just hot and you went for it and you found out that this person doesn't have it together. They're quite unrefined. They're a liar about their finances and maybe even being single. The sun will come out tomorrow. Trust me on that one. Somebody didn't listen to their intuition. They knew what was up. It's like everybody's seeing the truth of relationships right now, of what it truly means to allow someone to drain you of your energy for their own purposes, as opposed to giving it freely. And yeah, and that jumping from energy to energy is because that's what I call a bug, Malika. Okay, I call that a glitch. It's a glitch. Somebody who's and they can't like stabilize. And that's what I'm seeing here, a very, very unstable lion-ass energy. You know, they're pretending they got it together, but they don't. They're selfish, spoiled brat that thinks that they can have anything that they want. They just, if they can't get it from one source, they jump to another source. You know, because they lie. They're manipulative. Yeah, could be dealing with a Virgo. So I got it like message. Look at this. 9 of Swords in reverse. The Hierophant. Competition in reverse. And the Magician upright. So what I like to call this, guys, is a mismanifestation. Okay? This is where you manifest something that more teaches you a lesson than it does affect you, I should say, affect you in a traumatic way. I can't say that for myself because, you know, I just dealt with a very traumatic situation and I know how that feels. And it ain't over. So, but I feel like this person manipulated you into to maybe working with them and got y'all in your feelings, and then all of a sudden said, you know, you figured out who they were, really. Yeah, you figured out who they were, really. Look at this. The Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. The Moon and the Eight of Cups are in reverse. So you saw this for what it was. And I don't think you were the one that walked. I think this other person just knew. They just knew there was no point to this, not whatsoever. What is this Three of Pentacles and the Strength card about? Like I said, somebody fucked up here big time. And here comes the apology. This is the final outcome, guys. I don't know if you've dealt with this yet, but if you're dealing with any kind of situation like this one, because this is a general reading, keep that in mind. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, it's coming back. But the reason why it's coming back is because it's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This person lost everything that they did have. They had a little bit, but they lost that too because of their selfishness and their, I don't want to say this, selfishness, just not caring how they made you feel. Now it's like karma is visiting them. So they're apologizing. I never hold my breath. I'm serious. It's always my fault, you know? I never hold my breath. But what it has done for you is that it's opened up room for something else. And somebody's watching you. For sure, for sure. So, lesson learned. It is done with this. Done being stuck in a situation. No, it didn't open up. What it did was did you see the questions I just posted? Where are your boundaries, Evelyn? Nice to see you, by the way. Where are your boundaries at? What will you and will you not put up with right off the bat? Now, I know you're Scorpio, so that's, for Scorpios, it's almost like to get to know somebody. It's a very sensual experience. And I'm like that too, kind of. But I've learned how to put those boundaries up. No, spirit will, when you, what it does, okay, like I said, lesson learned. We've learned a lesson. We opened up and it shut us right back down again. Why is that? Because of trauma, past trauma, and whatever trauma they left behind, you know? So that is what we have to work on, not the, I'm going to hide that comment, Evelyn, because no, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. And I hope you got your justice out of that. But, yeah, that's pretty brutal. No, that like I said, that kind of boundary is different. And this is where you got to learn how, as the Scorpio, especially as a Scorpio, you got to understand you are completely in the sexual area. That is what represents you, okay? But it's also the fire that lights everything else up. All of your chakras, and allows that. And the more you hold on to that power, the higher it could rise. And when I don't know, I'm not a judge, and I would never judge anybody for anything because that's not my place. But no, it's unacceptable. And what, you give to others what you want to get, and that's unacceptable. Like I said, the narcissist, the one that blames you for everything that's wrong with their life. You know, if you the difference, it's okay. I got a full night's sleep last night. Woohoo! We were happy about that. Predators are everywhere, guys. This is the realization of things that a lot of people are coming to terms with, because we all have to really watch ourselves right now. All of us. Not open that door unless you know what you're opening that door to. It's not your fault. They are very, very clever at disguising themselves, especially when they love bomb. That is your first clue as an intelligent person that there is something not quite right. When they start asking you, like, all of a sudden, let's move in together, or all of a sudden, let's do this, or all of a sudden, let's do that. And then you ask them why. And they say, because you're a pleasant person to be around. And in my case, I go, wrong answer, because I've already been there. Okay? Manuel, of course you do. But there's someone for everyone. There's someone who gets you on a level that nobody else will get you. But you have to manifest that from here. It's breadcrumbing, and I've fallen for it one too many damn times. Just fell for it again. Cost me a bunch of money. Not himself, but just shit that he left behind. Say you love me in a week, I'm so out of here. I'm so out of here. Yeah, exactly. And this is where our discernment and our intuition needs to be really, really on point, because there's people out there like the scammers on the tarot readers channels and stuff like that. These people are out there throwing out WhatsApp messages to like all their followers, telling them they're them, and they want to charge them for a reading. And that's why I do all mine live. You will not get a reading from me that is pre-recorded ever. Or you know who you're looking at from being on my channel, or you wouldn't be asking for a reading. So I don't look any other way but like me. I don't sound like nobody else. I don't act like nobody else. So when you when you get a reading with me, it's always face to face. I want that connection, because that to me is worth all the money in the world, because I just got fooled again, guys. I dated somebody for over a year. And I got fooled again. None of us are safe, because they're very, very clever. Narcissists are like the best. They will find out which boxes to tick, and they'll try to tick every one. But see, it is kind of, no, it's how do I want to put this? That's not love. Love is when two people get to know each other for the people that they are. Oh, you started doing the Kundalini awakening? Good. That is what everybody needs to do. That's why I'm saying, your sexuality is where your power really starts. Once you get that root chakra in order and you're grounded, that sexual energy is what is your power that's going to spring everything up and make you be able to see. Okay. But when you get weak in the knees and you start all this, okay, yeah, it's my intuition. Okay, yeah, but damn, they're fine. You get to hoping that maybe you were wrong. Never doubt that. especially if there's any, when you start feeling that sexual energy rise up, let it rise, let it come up, let it energize you. Take it to a creative place, as opposed to going and releasing it on somebody that couldn't give a shit less about you, really. That is using you, that is, you know, and you get to the point where you don't want to deal with nobody. You want to be by yourself. Well, that happens to a lot of intelligent people. I mean, think about it. Tesla, Mozart, all the smart people. Einstein, yeah. They all kind of died alone. And it wasn't because they didn't want to be in love. Everybody wants to be in love. It's just that they got to a point in their life where their creativity and their projectivity was more important to them than chasing after something that maybe is unattainable, unless you're willing to settle for things that are just not you. I mean, and that's why, like I said, a lot of these people end up alone all their life, because unless it was another them, they wouldn't know what to do with them. I hope that makes sense. Exactly. But isolation isn't where you need to be, though. Isolation is self-imposed prison. You got to let yourself live, you know? Do things that you would. Look at me. I got a pair of roller skates. I'm 56 years old, and I haven't been on a pair of roller skates since I was like 15. Okay. But I got me a pair. You see what I'm saying? Fill your life with other things and go down that road less traveled. You'll start finding you again. And then when you find that you again, then you can decide whether you need to be codependent on another relation, on another energy or not. You know, you don't have to be. It's not a sin to be single. But if you want love, make sure that what you know, when you're getting with somebody, don't just rush into it. Go, oh, I love you. Let's have babies together. I want to marry you. Give it a year. A year tells you everything you know mostly about a person. All you need to know, pretty much. That is not that long a time to wait. Because, especially if you cohabitate a little bit together too, because, you know, I mean, there's no way I can cohabitate with certain people, like people who snore really loud. I couldn't even stand that for my own husband, and I was married to him for 10 years. Okay? So make sure that there's a cohabitation possibility before you make it official. You know what I'm saying? Do things in a smart way instead. See, I didn't move in with nobody, which was like, I think that was where it was trying to head. And I was like, no, we'll see what happens. And I kept saying, no, I got this to do. I got that to do, you know, and prolonging. And poof, gone. Hey, Pluto, how you doing, baby? So don't rush into things without thinking about them, and especially with Mars and Gemini, that's going to be happening till the end of March of 2023, guys. So Mars and Gemini is brother against brother energy. It is also innovation, technology, new things coming out. But it's the negative side of this is that people are going to be outright just attacking each other for no damn reason. So that's where you gotta use your discernment. And when you go out, go out by yourself. Take yourself out to dinner. Take yourself out. Go roller skating. Take yourself out and enjoy some alone time. Let that energy build up. And then I guarantee you, you will not keep mismanifesting the same person over and over again in a different body, because that's what I keep doing. Very selfish, very self-absorbed people. My husband was that way too, and I overlooked it. Yeah, me too, Janice. I'm getting ready to go to Florida probably end of October. I just take myself to where I need to go. I have a good time having me for a pal. Maybe I'm schizophrenic. Who knows? I just don't. I enjoy my own company. I don't have anybody yelling at me, rushing me, or making me tense for any reason. I like that. So when I want to go hit some golf balls, I can just go hit some golf balls. If I want to put on some roller skates and go to a skating rink, I'll just do that. And I don't have anybody saying, "Now, you can't do that because of this and this." Oh, I've got plans, and then no, fuck that. Sorry. Or I want to move in with you so you can pay half of my shit. No, that ain't gonna work anymore. It did for a long time with me, but this is where Pisces, the last become first. I hope that makes sense to you guys, because it's like I said, chaos is home to you. A lot of these people have never been that deep before, so they don't even know what their own reflection looks like, let alone the reflection of you in their mirror, because a lot of people got unsolved trauma. Hey, Sharon, how you doing, baby? And this unsolved trauma, hey, Zena, has to be resolved first before you can have any kind of a healthy relationship with anyone. And I don't care if that's you that has to do the healing or that's them, but it's like magnets that bounce off of each other. It's the same energy. It's like, okay, we like each other, but we bounce off of each other. Or we love each other like you're a family member, but this is the energy between the two of you. Trust me, I know. Very close to that experience all my life. But I've learned to accept that. I've learned to accept that I am a reflection, that it's not my fault that I trigger people. It's not my fault, and I don't do it intentionally, because y'all know I'm a sweetheart. But I do because I like real. I'm sick of this stupid, crazy matrix where nothing makes sense. Make some damn sense, It doesn't make any sense. It's like, I feel like we're all starting in kindergarten and learning all the way over again. Sad. They don't know what's the unknown cause of what. They don't know what it is. Yeah, they do. Oh, yeah, they do. It's called yeah. They know why. But they want you to believe their magic, their lies, their manipulation. And they will go to any lengths to try to hold on to that. So this is where, like I said, you have to be really discerning about who gets into your energy. Hey, Super Caramels, how you doing? Because everyone you let in is potentially that other thing. And you either are going to nurture them and help them, or you're too busy nurturing and helping yourself to be able to help them, which is totally fine. You don't have to feel bad about that. It sucks. But you don't have to feel bad about it. But they want you to feel bad. And we're to Pisces and Scorpios is to a point where we're done feeling bad. We're done being not the victim, but the sacrifice, you know? And I'm done being the sacrifice. I don't know about y'all. You messed up. Missed you too. I told everybody to throw their notifications on because I usually don't do this until 7, but I tried to do it early enough for give my people in Europe a chance to get on tonight. Europe and India, because they're one's 5 hours ahead and the other one's 9 hours ahead. And Claire, that is the point. Is that you're you and you don't have to pretend to be anything else. You don't have to pretend to be this certain something for someone. You don't have to pretend to be, and that feels good. That allows for that kundalini to rise because you're not being judged every single fucking day you wake up by someone who probably ain't got no right to judge you. So when you free yourself from that and everybody else's opinions of you, I always say, your opinion of me is none of my business. I say it all the time. I'm sorry. I'm tired of being your problem. That's why I wrote that little song, this song and dance. Not my problem. I've not been your problem, so you're not my problem anymore. I love you, but and it's not. It's healing the part of you, Janice, that allows people to do that to you. Because, like I said, I just fucked up in the last year. I know what it's like to even be a smart person and to see the shit coming, but still be stupid enough not to watch. It's not stupid. It's just you want to believe in that. You want to believe that there's somebody right for you. You want to believe that, there's that one all-encompassing love. But see, love has been taught to us. Hey, Martin, how you doing, baby? The love that has been taught to us is codependent love. That is what we must escape by any means in order for us to manifest healthy relationships. Not to manifest somebody just because that's really, really what we want. And it's what we want for the minute, but then it turns out to be and you're like, oh, well, damn, be in that kind of energy where it's like a damn instead of like you killed me. That's why I'm saying give somebody a year, make them prove who they are. Don't just jump into anybody's house, relationship, situationship, whatever the case may be. Because when you are that mirror or that trigger, guess who gets it? Whether you're guilty or not. Because you're the one reflecting back to them their wounds. And they lash out, sometimes physically. You ran into a guy with no shoes? No way. I'll bet that's the first thing he thought of was my page of Pentacles in my Jeffrey Scott or Gregory Scott deck. Well, you ain't got no shoes on. Get your 4 pair of shoes. That's awesome. Yeah, I hear you, Christian. See, I was going to go and move to Florida, but after everything that started going on, I've been guided to stay put. Maybe go down there for a week for vacation or whatever, but stay put. There's something going on. I'm not exactly sure what it is right now. I guess I will get hints along the way. But it's got me to the point where I'm dreaming fucked up shit every night. Every night. I mean, even last night I slept really good though. I have to admit, for as long as I sleep really good, I'm good to go the next day. But it was like 2 days in a row I didn't hardly sleep at all because of these really, really messed up dreams that give me anxiety. I mean, anxiety dreams. The last one was about having to move people's poo. Like a big blanket of it. What? And I'm like this. I still haven't, Claire. I still haven't. My bad. Send it to me again because I probably can't find it. Send it to me again on one of the comments. I have to approve it anyway. So, yeah, Heather. So this is what I'm saying. It's like I had to pick up a blanket that was full of poo, and I'm going, why am I doing this in this dream? You see what I'm saying? These are all these kind of projections that are going on. That's what, see, I'm an antenna. Whether I'm asleep or awake, I'm an antenna. So I pick up projections from all areas, all realms. And so some of those things that come into my psyche, are not welcome. Not by any means would I think about it. Not by any means would I even subconsciously think about it. But they pop in there anyway because I'm like a light. I'm like an antenna. So that shit finds me. And hence why sometimes I have a hard time sleeping. Because who wants to stay in a dream like that? No, I woke up, went back to sleep, but I woke up. I was like, I always look up at my ceiling, asking the universe, can you explain, please? I talk to my ceiling already. Maybe I am schizophrenic. I don't know. I talk to my ceiling an awful lot. Oh, I got myself out of it, Manuel. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. Zip out of it. It was other people, that were doing this, and they were asking me to do it, and I'm like going, what? I just posted something about you don't know what you got till it's gone, and it says something about toilet paper. Yeah. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Example is toilet paper. Hey, Smoking, how you doing, baby? Yep. Picking up other people's shit. Definitely some symbolism going there. I pay attention. I just don't understand why I got to get those downloads. Oh my God, really, Sharon? Oh my God. Well, maybe see, this is what I'm saying. There's literal shit happening right now. Steer clear of it as much as you can. I mean, outside of your people, you won't find it in a lot of countries, Christian. They don't believe in it. Places like India and Korea and places like that. If you want toilet paper, you better bring it with you. They don't have that. You're here, Angela. That's all that matters. Yeah, me too, Manuel. I hear you. But, then that starts another whole open can of shit. Like I said, that's why I say you're going to have to duck. duck and weave through this crap. And if somebody wants to start dating you and you find them attractive and you're like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll give this a shot. Do not put your boundaries up and say, this is where I draw the limit. And when you draw that limit, can they get by it? Yeah, if they're tricky enough. Or if they just don't talk at all. Because you're not paying attention to that part of it. It's a matter of you saying, okay, we got this far. Like you said, somebody that says, you say, well, why you want to move in with me? And they say, well, because I want to live with a pleasant person. Big red flag. Wrong answer. You know, you don't cohabitate with a whole nother human because they're pleasant. You don't even know that human. I'm a Scorpio rising, biatch. You don't even know me like that. You move in with me, it's my fucking kingdom. And that is the bottom line. I am not willing to settle for less than what I deserve because I busted my ass to get here. You know, this wasn't like overnight thing, you know. I mean, this took building. This took busting my ass every single fucking day. Learning new things, learning how to create stuff, learning how to, you know, and I'm not even there yet. Like a lot of these other readers, man, they got 300-400K, you know, subs. I'm just starting out. I mean, this is not starting out, but I've been at it for a couple of years, but I'm pretty new, about 4 years in. I hear you, Christian. But see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these people jump that gun, though. You know, 3 months in, they're going to get married. They're going to go have kids. They don't even know that person yet. They don't know what ticks they have. They don't know what boundaries they have because y'all haven't shown each other those kind of things until about a year later. And then you see the true them, the true person behind the mask. Then you can decide whether or not you can spend 24 hours with this person, let alone an eternity. Me too, Angela. That's exactly my, I'm a Pisces Sun Scorp rising. So I feel you. So we just gotta, for right now, keep ducking and moving, babies. And don't allow anybody to come into your space when you know damn good and well that it's not. I know y'all are on your intuition in my chat. I know you are, because otherwise you wouldn't be here identifying with me. So I know you guys are on board as far as where you're going with your chakra system, where you're trying to get, and what you're trying to accomplish. Pluto's a planet, better life planet. And like I said, you don't have to lie flat. You just duck and weave, you know. Be like I said, are you a Jedi or are you a drone? Are you just gonna keep walking forward while the shit keeps smacking you in the face over and over and over and over again? Or are you gonna change the paradigm and become the master? Become the master of your disaster. And then it's your disaster. And you can't bitch at nobody about that but you. Or the universe, you know, or your ceiling like I do. It's like, why? And I have my moments where I sit here and I get really lonely and I cry a little bit and I start feeling sorry for myself. And then I listen to some music to pull me right back out of it because I know I'm full of myself. Because if I if I, like I said, if I cohabitate with somebody, they have to understand that this Scorpio stings. You get me mad, you're gonna get hurt. Because I'm belligerently honest. Yeah, belligerently honest. I mean, I'm not stupid and I'm not rude, but I will tell you what time of day it is and I won't hesitate. People don't like that. They don't like to face reality sometimes. And it really makes them feel like a wounded child. Speaking of which, I was watching something on Asian culture today, that Asian men found it really, no wonder none of them want anything to do with me. They find it very attractive or cute for a girl to be like, oh, stupid, and like a little spoiled brat. You know, no wonder they don't like me. I'm too powerful. I'm too powerful. They see that before I do. Yeah, like that, Manuel. I'm so not that. And I'm not gonna lower my standards or behoove myself to act like that, because it's childish, it's stupid, and to me it looks ridiculous. But I'm just that's for me, you know, whatever turns you on. You know? I'm not a judge, but to me, that looks dumb as hell. It looks like somebody who ain't got a damn bit of sense in their one head. It's just like this, you know. I don't get starstruck either. Go up and go. Bumblebee tuna, bumblebee tuna. Yeah, Carol, we learn that when we're young. I was more guarded, I think, in my youth than I am now. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Pluto. That's like the opposite of who I am. I'm a bitch. Which bitch would, you know, as opposed to somebody. No, that's fake. It's dumb. I mean, if you want, I guess that's just a thing with these younger people nowadays. I will never get married, never have kids. Tried the married thing. I've been married twice, Carol, so I did it twice. Yeah, it'd be like that. And I, like I said, I had the life as a wife. I had the big house on the golf course. I had unlimited spending power. I could do anything I wanted to. But it was like I was in a relationship all by myself by the fifth year. What's the point in that? You're no fun anymore. Bye. My shoulder's doing better. I got some sleep last night. See, I gotta be able to sleep. That's really important because I work out a lot. So I got to be able to have that REM sleep to be able to repair myself so the next day I don't feel so beat up. And until the shoulder heals completely, which, you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. Um, this is like 2 years of healing, natural healing, not going in and having surgery, not having them do anything. This is just natural healing. Yeah, I get the cortisone shot every 3 months, but I work out a lot because I had this whole arm, all the muscle in this arm was gone, guys. I couldn't even open a can opener. Couldn't even use a manual can opener. And I had to completely rebuild from here all the, because it was down like this. You can still see it a little bit, but it was like way down here. and I've built it back to here. So it's coming, you know. It's a slow process. It wasn't a tear all the way through. So they told me that I could fix it myself. And so that's what I'm doing. Fix it myself. Yeah, nobody wants to go down that road with me, Z. You know. Homie, don't play. No, I'm tired of kicking my own ass for everybody else's entertainment. I'm not doing anything else but watching my diet and working out and keeping myself in a good vibration. That is all I'm doing. And I'm coming back from a long, hard road since 2020. So, oh yeah, she's on it, man. Sassy's on it. She makes sure shit don't get out of hand. She's just like that. No, sometimes you don't catch them, Kristen. Sure you can, Andrea. Yeah, well, this is what we got to do, is not depend on other people to heal us. We have to heal ourselves, and that's inside and outside. See, a part of me wanted to believe that this person was on the up and up when there were red flags everywhere, and just because he was hot, I didn't pay attention. Well, I'm paying attention now. And then when he started talking about moving in together and buying some $500,000 house in Florida, I'm looking at him really weird, because no, I had never even looked at him like that. If she does, sweetheart, she's gonna ask you for money. I think you're used to this merry-go-round. She sees you as somebody who's very, very stable. But the truth is, she's not letting go of that third person, honey. And now she feels like she lost out. Well, maybe she did. Maybe she did. That's not your concern anymore. I hear you, Martin. I have to turn the volume down to C. I get it. or remember where I put my glasses with no glasses on. That's a big one. Yeah, Sassy is in here as far as I know. She watches my back like a hawk. You're welcome, Andrea. Yeah, so we're just in here fucking around. Anybody got anything funny to tell me? Anything cool happened to anybody in the last couple weeks? I want to hear some stories about the last couple weeks, guys. Anything good? I love trolls, she says. I love trolls. Oh, poor things. Poor things. Yeah, I'm roller skating. Did you see the videos? I haven't done it since I was 15 years old, but I'm going to go roller skating rinking. You know, it's going to cost me $50 just to travel. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to enjoy myself. Oh my gosh. Christian. Where are you at? This shit's flying 300 feet. I thought we was going to have something like that a little minute ago. Oh, awesome, Heather. You let me know, baby. You know, I love to hear that stuff. Which, yeah, well, we were just discussing that a little bit earlier about this SADS thing. Perhaps that happened behind the wheel and she wasn't intoxicated at all. Lots of people going down right now, guys. Awesome, Janice. Did you have a really good time? I don't think so, Andrea. Do you know what SADS is? Look it up right now. If you don't know what I mean by SADS, look it up right now. You've got lots of people going down. Number one cause of death in Canada right now. What do I think it was? Heart attack, stroke, could be anything. Was she a drug addict? Maybe. Did it contribute? Maybe. Yeah, Heather. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Well, 2 years ago, when I did the Dragon Energy video, I did not think that as many people would go for it as they did, or get as scared as they tried to make it. And I misjudged that situation completely because half the damn world did it without question. Without question of what was in it or it being tested long enough to know what it did. It's a big cover up, huge. It's the biggest one out there. And that's the one that we can't talk about because I'll get demonetized. Okay. It's like the censorship is real. It's real. Yeah, that, Sharon. Nobody had any idea. And like I said, go back to my 2020 videos and look up Dragon Energy, the Law of Time. How my channel got its name. It'll teach you how to look up your galactic signature as well, which is really kind of important for you to know where you fit in this trajectory of the next phase. So I would recommend everybody go to that video from 2020. But like I said, you're going to hear me talk like nobody will do it. I was wrong. I understand. It's in certain countries you don't have any choice. That's why I'm sitting here in a good old US of A, because I don't have to, you know, unless I, choose to. And that, thank you, Kara. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It won't let me do anything with that. I'm trying to pin it. It won't let me pin it. You sold a book? Awesome. I hope everybody's doing really good things with this energy. That's why I'm saying don't let sex be very misleading right now, because you're very, very sexual creatures and you like it. So let that be a light for you as opposed to draining you and making you feel like you don't have nothing to even offer yourself. Because then you're just left in this whirlwind going, what did I just do? Why did I just go through all that? And it's because you weren't paying attention. Thank you, Christian. Thank you. Woo! Rock and roll. Opal, Heather. Opal and amethyst. Amethyst. Opal. Yeah. They're very, if you have Scorpio and Pisces energy, it's very, I don't want to say comforting, but I've been wearing this ring for like 2 or 3 years now. And trust me, if it gets lost, they get upset. I think that's might have something to do with that. I don't know. I do have an obsidian ring as well. So I wear shungite, obsidian, opal, and I have my lovely collection behind me of tiger's eye. Got some regular crystals, quartz, and all kinds of stuff. That's what you call that an altar. I've got my waterfall, my candles. It's called an altar. Where did you move to, Abigail? And somebody asked me if I could do a video on making your own oil, your own spell oil, your own, what do we call this stuff? Yeah, stuff that you can bless things with or curse them. Sacred oils. Moved to Florida. Good for you. Good luck down there. That's all I got to say. That one's gonna be rough. No, it's not an ointment, honey. It's no, I don't sell it. I don't have anything like that. Not yet. I barely dug into the t-shirt thing, so but I can teach you how to make your own. Basically, yeah, make sure that you got virgin olive oil and maybe some avocado or some almond oil, not any kind of like vegetable oils. all that ain't no good. Get a very, very nice texture of oils like olive oil, like for extra virgin olive oil. Get it organic if you can. Yes, still use it, Heather. You referring back to the one that I did last Capricorn full moon? Hey, Kit, la la la. We got Kit. Yeah, so you can use that at any time. The buried item is still buried, way far away from me. And everybody's got to do that. If you do it for yourself, you got to take that shit far away from your house and try to bury it somewhere where nobody lives. And send it back. Send it back. That's what I did that today. I had to do a send it back thing today because I like I said, I'm just as guilty of it as any of you are, opening myself up and trusting people that I shouldn't trust, And because I want to believe the best in people. I really do. Hey, Pamela, how you doing? And I'll give them a chance to show me whether they're a good person or not. But once they show me that they're not, I'll be damned if I give them another shot. Yep, I had to cut a couple of them, Abigail. A couple of people, and not just the guy, but other people I love too. That's wrong answer, Kit. That's our Queen motherfucking Swords. Yep, that's who we've become. Whoa! Oh, knocked that right over, didn't I? At least it didn't go out. Cool. Look, I'm wearing it, guys. I'm glad I didn't throw my hair in that. I've been a bitch getting it out. Yeah, I'm a walking destructor sometimes, so. Yeah, now I just got to figure out how to get one of those printers and do it all by myself. Yeah, Heather, if you got any kind of Pisces in you, that's why. You're like this fish that just slippery. Burn the house? Nah. I ain't got enough firepower there to burn the house down. If I want to burn the house down, I'm going to burn it down to the ground. Bring it out. It's better to burn out than fade away. All right. Rise up, gather round, rock this bus to the ground. Burn it up, let's go for broke, and watch the night go up in smoke. That's the era I come from. We burned that bitch all the way to the ground and made sure it stayed there a lot of times. That's why, it's weird that I am like, not like that. I haven't been like that since I got married, which was like 35 to now, where I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And I was such a diehard head back in the day. It was like, bitch, not even for a minute would I stand for any of that shit. And like, as I got older, it's like I got more trusting and it got more, hey, Gnostic, how are you doing? And I started giving in to things like, my husband being a narcissist. If it was a choice between his money getting blown up or me getting blown up, guess who would die? He was more concerned about the outer appearance than the inward appearance. I mean, he wouldn't even divorce me because he was afraid I was going to take half his shit. I didn't take half his shit. I just wanted to be gone. Give me enough to move, buy a new house, get the fuck away from you. I'll show you how much I care about your money. This is where a lot of people get it wrong. That was like, I gotta say that was one of the hardest things that I've ever had to walk away from, was going from being rich to being ordinary. And then coming here and having to experience the one thing that I was the most afraid of, which was homelessness. I've been afraid of that my whole life, probably because my parents were not here, abandonment issues. But, after going through what I just went through, I don't have them anymore. I faced that fear. And eventually that's where a lot of people's got to get to. Hell, this girl, she's homeless in LA, which is quite common, because not to mention the economy there is just way too high if you want to live in LA. But you're not making enough money you gotta work 3 jobs to pay your rent. So she and this girl ended up on YouTube doing videos from her car talking about her being homeless in LA. She's got like 8 million views on her first vlog. That's how many people who are experiencing this can relate to her. Understand that. So before you say, I lived in LA for 6 years, Sharon, I know all about it. I stepped over them as I went to the train. I know all about it. And it's not sad in a way because some of them want it that way, even if they're not on drugs. You know, it's kids too, Heather. I asked them. I walked up and just asked them flat out, why in the street? You look like a capable young human. Yeah, I want to be here. It's easier than having an apartment and paying bills and all that. It's easier to just exist. Yeah, in LA, it's not that it's usually dry. So they don't have to worry about, sleeping in damp stuff most of the time. Everything's really dry. So that's where a lot of people go there to feel dreams that don't come like that. I went there for music. I would never have moved to LA for any dreams or trying to make it, because I know LA. I've been to LA for like the last 25 years. I know people in the music industry. I've watched them and I've seen what they've had to deal with in the fame area, whether they got money or they don't, because a lot of those people ended up paying their managers most of their money and they didn't get shit. So where'd they end up? Homeless, asking people for help because they didn't have no safety net. They didn't have a backup plan. It almost happened to me out there, but I didn't let it. So it still happened to me, but besides the fact, it's not sometimes what they choose, but then sometimes it is what they want. Night. And there's you can't buy caramels. Mwah. You can't make those decisions for them. If they want to be that way, then they're entitled to be that way. Everybody's leaving Portland now, which used to be a beautiful city. Now it's not anymore. Oh, that and the other one, the pain, whatever it is, fentanyl. Yeah. Oh, that's brutal. It's killing people left and right. And this is why people who are and a lot of Scorpios and Pisces are dealing with this, because, like I said, we are from the underworld. So us for not to want to escape all this truth is a challenge for us in itself. That's just the bottom line here. For us not to want to disappear, that is a challenge for us. But this is where we got to show our balls, because other people don't have any. You got to let your freak flag fly and just be who you are. And if you'll know when somebody's for you or not, because they'll stick around and they'll let you be you. They won't expect you to be somebody they imagined. And you won't be somebody, they won't be somebody you imagine. Kid, it's it's a metaphor, baby. Well, you had the biggest balls in this chat room, baby. Heather, thanks for that visual. Cojones. Yeah. Here we go with the salt ball. We were saying sweaty. Chocolate salty balls. You love that song. South Park is one of the best. Like, I don't care what anybody says, and Beavis and Butthead, because this shows you the mentality, and it really is the mentality of a lot of people. That's why it's so funny, is because you could put a face to it. Oh, I doubt. I don't do Bee Gees, Andrea. I mean, I do a lot of music, but it's not the Bee Gees. Maybe when I was 10, but not now. Only because I had a crush on Barry Gibb, and he died too early. Not Barry Gibb. The kid, Andy, the kid, the little brother. I had a crush. My first crush, believe it or not, guys, was Donny Osmond. I was like 6 or 7. I had just started kindergarten, and they called it Puppy Love came out, and I was just, I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. Yeah. Lots of people went out that way, honey. They're still going out that way. Some of them haven't even given that up. They're still doing it. My age, they're still drinking glasses like this of beer with a shot dropped in them, called what do they call that? What do they call it, guys? Tell me. Leif Garrett was in. I went to his concert when I was 11. My mom took me to his concert. Oh God, what do they call it? It's Jaeger and Red Bull. Whatever that. Yeah, Boilermaker. So yeah, Jaeger bomb. That's what it is. Yeah. So my friends that I used to hang around with that are in rock and roll bands that still play out and still play in clubs and stuff, they're pumping beer down and Jaeger bombs down all night long. And this is every single weekend. And they're my age. So they're dropping off like flies because they never changed that. It's not, at least they die happy, you know, they die doing what they want to do, but their health suffers severely because they still think they're 25, 30 years old, and they're not. Life doesn't go like that. You've got to start watching it about, let me say I started watching it about 35, and then I fell off the boat again about 40. Then I went back on again about 45, and then went off it. You see what I'm saying? But I was never an alcoholic. I was never somebody who drank a lot. Yeah, to me, alcohol tastes like shit. And the only reason to drink it is to get drunk, period. There is no point to drinking it unless you're setting out to get schnockered. And then I'll hold my nose and yeah. So, and I'm funny when I'm drunk. Everything's funny when I'm drunk. Can't understand damn word I'm saying. I mean, people think I talk bad now, but you got to hear me when I'm drunk. You'll be like just laughing at me because I'm funny. It's not even surrendering the things of youth, honey. I just bought a pair of roller skates. So it ain't surrendering the things of my youth. I just, there's a time and a place for everything now. If I want to go get shit-faced drunk, I want to make sure there ain't no cameras around. which means live music, because you know they ain't allowed to take no pictures in there 9 times out of 10. Yeah, Kit. I enjoyed those as well, but those really make me feel like crap afterwards too. It's like drinking. I'll drink one night and it'll take me 3 days to get over it. I won't be able to function for 3 days after. Yeah, Manuel, that's exactly what they're doing. They're sucking themselves dry, and a lot of people are ending up with cancer, liver, kidneys, because spirits are poison. It's poison. You're putting poison. Sugar is poison. It has the same effect on you as cyanide. Did you know that, guys? Did you know that sugar acts the same way cyanide does in your body? It destroys your mitochondria. Salt isn't as bad for you as sugar is, but a lot of salt, of course, that'll be like a vampire sucking you dry. Weed is good, haha. Yeah, well, I can't say that here. Yeah, well, see, the only thing you're gonna get out of me with that stuff is 9 times out of 10 is everything is really cool looking, and I'm laughing about everything. Yeah, well, Gnostic. Yeah, depending on who you're getting it from, that's for sure. You better watch out for that lace shit too, because that's probably why they started making it legal, was because there was too much street shit that was making people sick. Like they care. Yeah, just the same as the gun laws and all that. They don't care. They don't care. They wouldn't have handed out all those SADs. Sugar fucks everybody up. They just don't know it until it's too late, 9 times out of 10. My mother, my brother, and father were all diabetics, heart disease. Father had 5 heart attacks. Mom had 2. Brother had one big one at 40 because of the way that they ate, and they never paid attention. And it doesn't matter. I mean, my father was a heavy duty chronic alcoholic for most of his life, and he still lived to be 66. So your body, it can take a lot, and then you can regenerate it. This is what I'm trying to do to myself, is I'm regenerating instead of tearing down the structure. I'm trying to get off the fucking, I still smoke. Not really, but kind of. But I'm trying to keep all the drama out of my life, the stupid shit out of my life. And Abigail, I do wish you nothing but health, my darling. Yeah, I ain't playing with no drama. Call me, bitch at me. You're gonna get the silent treatment right now. Now, if you need a reading and you need my help, I'm compassionate. I'm a good person. I'm gonna talk to you. But if you call me up and start immediately telling me that your life sucks and it's this and this, and I don't want to be this and ain't nobody got time for that. It's like my song, Your Problem. Y'all need to check out that song when you get a chance. It's on my community tab. I wrote a song. It's a grandma rap song, grandma white woman rap song. Yeah, that's that Jeff wrote that exactly. You can do things in moderation without, you like my song, kid? It's not my problem. This is what I'm saying. I ain't fucking playing. Just go to my community tab there, Abigail. You could go to my videos to the front. It's still up, like one of the first few videos. That's hysterical. I just got to the point where, it's like everybody keeps dropping their shit on me. It could be the signification of that blanket with the poop on it. When their life is going to shit, it's all my fault. Or, no, it's not my fault, but it's like I'm the one that they go to say all the bad things to. And it's like you playing the same. You said, what I say? You always playing the same card. Get off that wheel all by yourself, because it's not my problem. I done made it my problem one too many times, and it fucked me up for making it my problem. That's why that song is made the way it's made, is because I fucked up too many times by making other people's problems my problem. Hence, why it's not my problem anymore. I did all I could be done. It's not my problem anymore. And sometimes I don't even listen to myself, and I do stupid shit. Like I said, dating this guy. I mean, somebody I didn't take seriously to start with, which was probably a good move on my part. But then start talking about moving in together. Me moving in with him to pay half his shit. Wrong answer. It's not my problem. You can't pay your rent. That's not my problem. You're not happy where you are. It's not my problem. Not anymore. I'm not making anybody's problems my problem anymore. That got me out in the cold. That got me in a shelter with nobody to call for help or even to bring me a fucking blanket. Okay? Just saying. We won't be going down that road again. Man up, woman up, whatever. I don't care who they are. You gotta be, when you say you're gonna do something, do it. Don't tell somebody you're gonna do something, lure them in, and then don't do it. That's what somebody said in a comment the other day. They really enjoyed my content because it was real, because I don't go for the clickbait stuff. And I even took a poll. Everybody said, stay authentic, stay authentic. Because I said, y'all want me to catch your attention with, oh my God, you're not going to believe this, when there's nothing about it in the reading. I don't have that in me. I'm sorry. No, I couldn't even fake that if I wanted to. Couldn't even fake that if I wanted to. Like, that would be like me acting like when this little girl's going, oh. Yeah, I will. I will get what I want eventually. I don't expect it to come knocking on my door, though. If I don't get out there in the world, I ain't never gonna find it if I'm looking for something that involves another person anyway. I mean, I've got everything I need. It's just like the guy going, I take you to one store. What? First of all, mall don't even open till 11 o'clock, and you're asking me at 9 o'clock to go to one store. Like I said, it's a mismanifestation. That's all I did was mismanifest. I got the guy that I wanted, the guy who looked the way I wanted him to look. And he was quiet. He wasn't in the drama. But there was so much underneath all that I really looked over it. I really did. So much that came with that there towards the end that it was toxic. And you got to let go of that. You can't keep making everybody else's problem your problem, because when you do that, you lose your ass. I mean, what would have happened? Think about it. Had I had moved in with him and started paying half his bills, put my name on the lease, blah, yada, yada. And this is after a year of dating. And then he just booked, or he just took advantage of me. Exactly. So use the brain. I know how hard it is for us Scorpios, Scorpio risings, to use our brain. Sometimes we think with our private parts. But we got to stop doing that. Pisces just trusts too much. Pisces wants to believe the best in everybody. They really do. And then when they get smacked back down to earth and they're going, oh, fuck, that hurt. But see, Pisces is on a different scale than Scorpio. Their Scorpio don't get up as fast as a Pisces does. A Pisces will get up and go, la, la, wipe my ass off. Okay, I fell down. All right. Get back up. Let's do this again. Put on that music and let's do something. That's a Pisces. That's what we do. Scorpio will go within themselves. There is no depth too deep for a Scorpio. And they want to know. They want to know why something, or the mechanics of something, as opposed to, because they're fixed energy, as opposed to floaty little Pisces. It's just like, la, la. Okay, so that one hurt. Got to get back up, get back on the horse again. That's why I play that song Blaze of Glory all the time. It says, we're brought into this world and they say you're born in sin. Well, at least they gave me something. I didn't have to steal or have to win. That goes for us dark signs. And we are, like I said, we are the last. So the last shall be first. Remember that. We're going to be reborn into a whole different timeline. That is something that is very much should make you look forward to it, as opposed to the dread of what has been. Stop looking back there. Stop touching the wound. Stop touching it. Stop touching it. Stop touching it. And get up, wash your ass off, and move again. Duck and weave. Duck and weave. The more you can do that, the better off you're going to be, especially through March 2023. So that is my suggestion for all my lovely baby sharks and my little scorpions. I love you guys. Scorpio makes it hard, Manuel, because they're very strict with their energy. So they make it, they definitely can cut a bitch. Just saying. I'm gonna get off here. I came on early and hardly none of my European people showed up. I'm disappointed. No, I'm not. I have all my other people here, so that's awesome. Got Kid in here, got Sassy in here, got Heather, got Christian, got all my other people in here. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate all you do for me. That's for sure. Yeah, that's why it was so early. Is because I was trying to get my UK people in here, because a lot of times it's 7, it's like 11 their time, 11, 12 their time, and they don't get in here. So I try to give everybody a chance to get in here. The only one that's hard is Australia, because they're like 16 hours ahead of us, and it's hard to, unless I go on at like 11 o'clock in the morning, I can't get them in here. Oh, Abigail, we all do. But at this point in time, it's protecting you. Remember that. There's a lot of predatorial energy out there, and I want you all to really, really use your intuition about who you're hanging out with, what you're doing. Pay attention to everything. Do not let your senses fool you. That's Heather. That's why I come here 2 days a week, is to help you. Is to help you to the point where you're stable enough in your energy. You could sit still and actually smile and say, "Thank you, universe. I've got everything I need." Instead of be worried about what you don't have. Yes, Defro, you're correct. We are peaceful warriors, but spiritual warriors nonetheless. We're the real gangsters. We're not keyboard gangsters. We're the real shit. And we don't hide that. But in an oppressive world, it has oppressed that energy for so long. Think about this age of Pisces that we've been going through. Now we're going into an age of Aquarius, which is more freedom, more, that's what's trying to be stopped. But it's not really an age of Aquarius. It's just that everything's changing. We're going to live longer. That's why this was all done, was so there wouldn't be so many people living so long. It's a sad, sad thing. Like I said, go back to 2020, watch my video. It's called, I'll post it in the community page. I think I've done that before, to where everybody can just go watch it. I'll just repost it, because I just reposted all the charts again too. So people can start really understanding on a basis that will make more sense than it does right now. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like I said, I was wrong. I didn't think as many people would believe in man more than God. Yep. It's not invisible. They can't hide nothing no more. That's why I'm saying be your true, authentic selves out there. Because you can't hide who you are anymore, and neither can anybody who doesn't have the right intentions for you. They can be sly, they can be tricky, but it's time to tune in and turn on for sure. That's why I'm saying hold on to that sexual energy. Let it explode out your head. Manual? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But better to be a contender than a victim. Wouldn't you say? I'd rather be a contender throwing my own in the ring any day than to be a victim. Newborn virgin or not, baby. If you got that sexual energy in check, I'm going to tell you, that is your launching pad to your crown chakra. You guys are so funny. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Kit, what did I miss? Swimming in the eddy despite the adventure. What? I screwed up. No, I'm not anymore. I was for a while, but not. Not anymore. Let somebody in. Never a glitch. Don't blink. What do you mean? I squish my eyes together, so I'm always blinking. I miss too much. I miss too much. No, I usually never miss anything. Maybe it's selective disorder. Not dyslexic, but selective disorder. All right, guys, we know what time it is. I love you, and I will see you Wednesday night. Be here, be square, triangle, rectangle, round, whatever. And I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. I'll have more videos out tomorrow for y'all. Okay? Love you. Bye.